Hi, I'm Miss PT. Welcome to our online open house. Today I'm going to go over a few things that you might need to know, a few reminders, just things to help you stay informed and know what's going on. I graduated from Southeastern in 2012 in pre-K to 3rd grade, early childhood elementary, and this is my 9th year teaching kindergarten here at Lake. Please email me if your child's going to be absent for the day, or even if you're checking out your child. It just kind of gives me a heads up to know that, your child may be going home around 2 o'clock. I can make sure that they're packed up and they have everything and you're not waiting in the office as long. You will get a phone call from the school. It's going to be an automated phone call, and it's just going to kind of let you know that your child is not here today if they're missing or if they're absent. If for some reason your child is tardy and they check in late, then you may still get the phone call, but don't worry, they'll fix that in the office and adjust that very soon. If your child is sick, they must be fever-free and vomit-free for 24 hours. When your child returns, if you have a doctor's excuse, you can put their doctor's excuse in their VIP and send it back to school with them. And I will save their missed work and send it home when they return. So don't worry about having to come up here and get their missed work. Let them rest, let them get better, unless for some reason they are quarantined and they will be out for the 10 days or the 2 weeks. Then I'll be in contact and we'll talk about a plan and get their work to you and things like that so they can stay on track. Your child will leave me for an hour each day to go to enrichment class, and so they will be with a different teacher. They will either go to music class, that will be Miss McConnell. They will go to PE, that will be Coach Lightfoot, or they will go to art, and that will be Miss Dempster. And they rotate weekly. So 1 week they will have music, 1 week they will have PE, and 1 week they will have art. So a lot of times if the enrichment teacher is having a behavior problem, they will send home a little white strip of paper, and it can kind of update you and let you know how their time was in enrichment. If you don't ever get a white sheet of paper, that means that they're doing fine and they don't have any problems. Please sign the Reg Conduct book daily. It'll let you know if they have a happy face, a straight face, or a sad face for the day. There are also numbers on side where I will write if they were talking too much, I'll just put a 1 for talking too much. Not following directions, I will put a 3. Sometimes on the notes side, on the opposite side of the happy faces, I will write notes, just a little more detailed if you need a little bit more information. They will lose class privileges if they're on a straight face or a sad face. They will lose 5 minutes of their recess. And also, they have red Lake PBIS shirts. And in order to wear your red spirit shirt on Friday, you have to have all happy faces, so all green faces. If they get an A-, that's still a green face, so they can still wear their red shirt on Friday. And that is our spirit shirts. And if for some reason we do not have school on Friday, they cannot wear them on Thursdays. They just miss out that week. So again, with the red spirit shirts, they have to have all happy faces for the week, and they can wear it on Friday. And an A- still counts as a green happy face. We will also have Lion Loot dress down days, which is a little bit different. So they will get Lion Loot here in class. And the way I explain Lion Loot to them is I tell them it's like school money. So if they're behaving, if they're doing their work, if they're walking flipped and zipped in a line, if they're helping a friend, I will walk over and I will give them a Lion Loot. And it's just a little piece of paper and it looks like a little buck. And they save them. On Lion Loot cash-in days, they will be able to cash them in, and I have a coupon with different things they can buy. They can wear a hat for the day, bring a stuffed animal, wear any shirt, wear any bottoms, or even for 20 Lion Loot, they can do a full dress down. So when your child gets a note home, it'll be a little coupon, and I will check which one they picked. They can do it the next day. So this is different from the red PBIS shirt. Even if they had a bad week and they maybe went home with a straight face, if they had enough Lion Loot to still buy a Lion Loot ticket, they can still participate. So that is 2 different privileges that we do here at Lake. You can order a spirit shirt, or we call them the PBIS shirts, online. These shirts can be worn again every Friday, and they must wear their uniform bottoms. They have to have all green faces for the week. Sometimes if they get a slip in enrichment class, like I was talking about earlier, the enrichment teacher will circle cannot wear their PBIS shirt. So just because they have all green faces for me, if they got a straight face or a sad face in enrichment that week, they still cannot wear their PBIS shirt. So this is just a reward for students with good behavior, and it starts over every week. Your child can bring a snack every day. Please make sure you put their name on the snack in case there's a mix-up. Try to send something kind of filling that's going to hold them over until lunch. We eat snack at about 10:30 and we don't go to lunch until 12:25. So it's a long morning without anything to eat. So I know a lot of the kids like the little fruit snacks, but sometimes that just doesn't hold them over enough. So great snacks are fruit, crackers, granola bars, chips, cookies, goldfish, anything like that that holds them over. Please do not send any candy, no juice, no chocolate milk, and try to, nothing too messy that's going to make a mess, because we do eat snack here in the classroom, so we don't want them to have a sticky area that could cause ants or just have a mess that they have to, sit in for the rest of the day. We do give homework. It's almost nightly, but sometimes it won't be. At the beginning of the year, it's going to be a little slower, and then towards the end of the year, it'll be a little slower. But in the middle, they will pretty much have a ELA homework and a math homework pretty much nightly. We do not send homework home on Fridays. You can find the homework for math on the newsletter, and the newsletter goes home every Monday. And also on the newsletter, you will see math homework listed for Friday, but it will say optional. So it's up to you if you feel like you were doing homework with your child Monday to Thursday and they might have been struggling and you want to do a little extra over the weekend, or even on Thursday you want to do Friday's homework. That is totally optional and up to you. You can tear out the homework from your child's math workbook and you can put it in their homework folder and they can bring it back to school. Also, if it's a sheet that I send home for homework after completed, same thing. You can put it in their binder, in their homework folder, and they can bring it back to school. I know right now that it may seem kind of easy. You're seeing some papers go home and it's tracing lines, and we're going to be tracing circles and squares. But this is important, and the reason that we're doing this is to practice handwriting. So first we're going to practice tracing vertical lines, horizontal lines, circles, squares, hooks, waves, all kind of different things like that. And it's all the type of lines that you're going to find in letter formation. So after we finish learning how to write all of these different types of lines, we're going to start using them in letters. And so this is all important for your child to master before we move on to actually writing letters. And it just kind of gives them a little pre-writing skill. Please complete the homework with your child and not for your child. I know sometimes it's late and you're tired and you just want to hurry up and do it for them. I would rather just put the homework to the side and save it. I'm not a homework Nazi. I'm not coming after you if you don't turn your homework. I get it. They've been in school all day. They might have soccer, gymnastics, dance, baseball, whatever. So if it's a late night, just take the homework out the binder, put it to the side, and do it the next night and then send it back. So I get it. Life happens. They're 5. So like I said, instead of, trying to hurry up and do it for them because you don't want Miss PT to see that they didn't do their homework, it's not a big deal. Put it to the side and do it, in the next night or two, and then just send it back whenever it's complete. Again, a newsletter will go home every Monday, so please make sure to read the newsletter. You're going to be able to find the new sight words every week. We will have important notes from your teacher, events that may be happening at school, and just a brief little summary about what's happening in each subject for the week, just so you kind of know what is going on. Pretty much all money goes through the online payment system. We really don't bring cash or check to school to pay for anything. You can buy sweatshirts online, yearbooks, even smoothie sales are online. However, if for some reason there is something that needs to be sent to class that cannot be paid online, please don't just send your child with a $10 bill or a $5 bill. Put it in an envelope or a Ziploc bag and label it with your student's name and then Miss PT and then whatever the money is for. If it's for a field trip, label it for field trip. There's been too many times that I'll have kids just run up and just lay $5 on my desk and it's not labeled. And then I say, who brought me this $5? And of course, everybody brought the $5. And so then we have to kind of figure out who the money was for. So again, if you ever send cash or check to school, please make sure that it's labeled with your child's name, my name, and what the money is going to be used for. Just a few things to remember. Please empty their binders every night, especially their red completed work folder, because if it's not getting emptied, then they're bringing the old papers back to school, and it's hard for them to put new papers in and things start to fall out. Their conduct books must be signed every day. You can just initial in the little box in the bottom corner. And they can bring water bottles to school. Please make sure that this is water only, no juice, nothing like chocolate milk or anything like that, just water in their water bottle. And make sure that they're able to open and close their water bottle on their own. And also, please, no toys to be sent to school unless it's an assignment that we ask for them to bring something extra. If you have not signed up for the Remind app, you can do that right now. You can text the number 81010, so you'll put that where you would text a number. And then for the message, enter the code @KOwls21. And again, this will just connect you to my class. I send home lots of reminders. I use this weekly, sometimes daily. Sometimes things come up last minute and I hurry up and I send a remind text. You are able to reply back to my remind messages, and I am the only person who is able to receive your messages. So I am able to send out one message to the class as a whole, and if you do reply back, it will only come to me. So again, right here, if you have not signed up, please follow these directions. Text the number 81010, and in the message part, please enter the code @KOwls. Thank you so much. I hope this answered any questions that you may have had. As always, feel free to email me. My email is amber.pt@apsb.org. Email me anytime with any questions, any concerns, or anything that you might need. Thank you. Have a great night.